Hey guys, so as you guys might remember, I had a poll open where I asked you guys to vote for your favorite character from the Muse. Well, it's finally time for me to go over the results as well as go over the analytics. So just for clarity's sake, here is the poll. I asked everyone to rank all the girls from 1 to 9, where 9 being the worst. Furthermore, some kind pollers indicated their demographics as well. A total of 46 votes were casted. First off, let's go over the overall rankings. In last place, with an average of 6.369, we have Hanaya Koizumi. Ouch. So, Hanaya is not very well liked. She got 5 first places, which is not the worst, but she is severely lacking in second and third places. She has the most last place votes with 12, which explains why she's in last. That's 4 more than the second most. 12 is the highest amount of votes for any placing amongst all the girls. Unfortunate for her, she's not even that close to 8th place either. Speaking of which, in 8th place with an average of 5.54, we have Honoka Kosaka. So the leader and the icon of Muse did pretty poorly in my poll. Honoka is tied for the least 9th place votes with 1, but 38 of her votes are in 4th to 8th place, which kills her chance of doing well. The most votes she got was 6th place with 9 votes, but she also got 0 votes for 1st place. Yikes! Where's the Honoka fans here? I see you guys are voting my polls. Guess you guys aren't bonkers for honkers. In 7th place, with an average of 5.304, we have Rin Hoshizura. Overall, Rin has a lot of votes everywhere, except 2nd place where she only got 1 vote. Her most favorite place was 3rd place with 10 votes. Her issue is a lot of the votes were concentrated on the lower half. Youch! Moving to 6th place, with an average of 5.26, we have Kotori Minami. She got mostly 2nd and 9th place votes with 8 for each, respectively. Beyond that, most people views on her is pretty scattered. I have a friend who said she was her favorite because she is always very happy and cute, and he likes her voice a lot. Now, I want to show a comment someone posted in my poll. Meanwhile, I do not hate Kotori by any means. She is definitely my least favorite. The whole thing with her not telling Honoka about studying abroad was really grating for me. I know she was just being considerate, but it was only going on for a long time for me in particular. And sadly, that hurt my opinion of her a lot. So I understand why this might hurt your opinion of her, and I can see why Kotori behaved that way. Honoka is one of her best friends. You can debate if Umi or Honoka's favorite. I'm not here to do that. That's for a later discussion. Kotori's dream, or future aspiration, was to be a designer for clothes. Given the opportunity to be able to go to a prestigious school for that is just a dream come true for her. However, the group and her friends are incredibly precious to her, so she would hate to destroy that group, the chemistry that they built. Perhaps she felt she was not essential to it, and that the pressure of her mother would cause her that she should pursue the fashion designing offer versus staying with the group. Maybe she didn't want to have the group depressed for her impending departure. Besides, at the time, was there really a need to continue? Yeah, you could say that yes now, but to them back then, they weren't really sure. They kind of accomplished their goal. So, did she really have a good reason to truly continue? Maybe, but yeah, but unfortunately, I saw the problem is like, Kotori, do you not care about your friend? You should probably tell her if you're gonna move away. So, Honoka also was pretty dense, so she couldn't figure out herself. So it was kind of a good idea for Kotori to tell, but she didn't want to do that. So, I guess Umi's the better friend, I guess. Anyways, let's move on to 5th place. With an average of 4.8478, it's Nozomi Tojo. So Nozomi is tied for 2nd most last places with 8, yet she has 2nd most 2nd places with 7. So it really depends on who you ask if you like her or not. Perhaps you like her for her funny moments, or her washi maxes. As one person puts it, for me, Nozomi is the best girl due to the ability to see myself in her. Always in the background supporting others and don't really show how I feel. Plus, I am a sucker for weird, out of ordinary voices. So some people might like her voice, some people might hate her voice. So that really depends on the person. In 4th place, with an average of 4.717, we have Umi Sonada. Umi has the most 4th place votes with 9. Her votes are scattered all around, and she has 5 votes for 1st place as well as last place. As one person puts it, Umi's behavior in Season 2 dropped her down a lot too, as I feel that her shy personality was downplayed too much. So a big part of her attraction as a character is that she has stage fright, and that was a really big reason why she was very hesitant in joining. And a lot of people find, enjoyment watching her trying to overcome that struggle. The thing is, stage fright kind of goes away after you get used to it. So that's why in season 2 I don't feel like stage fright was as big. So, she kind of got used to it. So that's why I think it wasn't so big. And if later, can you never get over something? I don't think it would just disappear entirely, but that's just what I'm saying. After performing a lot and doing all these songs, I feel like she would be less afraid. So I don't really think that is too much of a problem, at least in my eyes. In third place, with an average of 4.456, we have Ellie Ayase. Ellie has the least amount of last place votes with 1, but her most popular placings in third place with 8. A strong amount of her votes is focused on the top placing, which helps her average immensely. Harasho! In second place, with an average of 4.326, we have Maki Nishikino. The redhead tomato tsundere takes second place due to having 8 votes for second and first place. She got a whole lot of votes for 6th and above, and she only has 2 last place votes, which helps her immensely. Who doesn't like a good tomato anyways? Look, people even agree with me. Now, problems for her? Well, as one person put it, I liked Maki early in season 1, where she was very supportive of Hanyo, but later her character became very generic later on. Yeah, true, but for me personally, I'm a sucker for tsunderes, and well, that really didn't disappear too much. So yeah, but to be fair, that happened, and her character kind became a little more generic, but that's not the reason why I like her, and for other people, that's the same. Let me get my deep voice on. So, the one you've been waiting for, the one who won it all, the best girl for the Muse, the queen of them all, the winner of the first poll, the best girl ever, and it is... Okay, I can't do this anymore, guys. So the winner is Nico Yafuzawa. Alright, yeah, you gotta kidding me. So, not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting this. So Nico won with an average of 4.17, which is a bit in front of Tomato-san. She has the most first places with 10, furthermore about half her votes where she's in the top 3, securing her first place in the polls. Not to mention all of the comments I got about her. Well, congrats to Nico. So now let's go look at the demographics of the viewers. As I mentioned before, there were demographics indicated by the voters in the polls. So let's take a look at the first category, which will be males. First, we have about 45% males voting to the females about 55. For males, for the least favorite, we have Hanyo with an average of 6.8095, which is not too surprising because she did the worst overall, so it's not too far stretched to expect that to be the worst for males as well. So I guess she's a turnoff for guys? I guess, maybe. The favorite amongst males is Maki with an average of 3.57. Nice. Umi and Kotori follow a little behind with second and third place. Now let's take a look at the females. The females, on the other hand, differ a little bit, but only so much. The least favorite for females is Kotori with an average of 6.24. I guess Kotori is more of a guy thing because, well, she got second place, which is a pretty stark contrast. Maybe this has something to do with it. And in first place is Nico with an average of 3.56, which, yeah, it makes sense because she got first place. So I guess females like Nico as much as guys like Maki. In second and third place, we have Ellie and Rin for females. For countries, I'll take a look at my country, Japan, since that's where Love Live came out, and then all the other countries combined. For the US, the least favorite is Hanyo with an average of 6.8333. Not a surprise, she did the worst. The favorite is Nico with average 3.25. I really thought Nico was more of a Japan thing, but I don't know, I guess it's probably because she's really goofy and silly. Second and third place belong to Maki and Ellie. Now for Japan, I only have 2 votes, so only take this with a grain of salt. If you are in Japan, please vote and let me know so I can get a better indication of what Japan likes. I would be interested. I know the official poll already is Japan, but maybe my poll will be a little different for Japanese people who come watch my videos and understands English. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, I would love to have a more accurate poll in the future. From the 2 votes, I have Nozomi being in last place with an average of 7, and the best being Ellie with an average of 2, which is really good. Second is a 3-way tie with Hanyo, Nico, and Rin. Just remember, the sample size is too small to draw any reasonable conclusions. For other countries, the worst is still Hanyo with an average of 6.31, and the best is Maki with an average of 4.4375. Second belongs to Nico, and third goes to Nozomi. Lastly, for the age group, it's mostly 11 through 20-year-olds, so I have a lot of teenagers here, and that makes sense. That's the target demographic for anime, so I wouldn't be surprised. So, from the 11 to 20 age group, we have Hanyo in last with 6.083, and Maki with an average of 4.13888. Second goes to Nico, and third goes to Ellie. For 20-year-olds and older, because that's basically what's left, and it's still a small part of it, the worst is obviously Hanyo still with an average of 7.36. That's really not good. And the first place goes to Nozomi with an 3.363, believe it or not, which, that's pretty good. Second goes to Nico, and third goes to Ellie. So here is an overview of all the stats for you guys to look over. This is also available on my Google Drive. I'll give a link in the description if you want to take a look at all the stats. So it'll be available there for you. So you can see a general trend, like Nico does pretty well, Hanyo does not. As promised, I will list all the participants who want to be indicated right here. So thank you to all the participants here. I really appreciate for everyone who went and voted, because honestly this is not possible without you guys. And I would really love if you were to vote in the next one coming up. Here I have the comments, so all the comments that I have that weren't really discussed too much in the video, or if there are 2 parts, here's the whole entire thing put together, and the ones that weren't included in the rest of the video. Once again, thank you to all the participants, and double thanks to all the people who gave their demographics. It's really cool to be able to draw conclusions, and I do plan on doing this again. It's really nice to see trends amongst the groups that you guys belong to. So I am making another poll for you guys to vote in. Same deal, nothing different. Just go to the link in the description and vote again. If you did participate in the last one, yes, you are absolutely encouraged to do it again. I would love to have more votes, and in fact, try to get other people to vote. I hope to get more voters in the next one, so please share it with your friends, family, other Love Live friends, your dog, your Nestle Betties, or whatever, I don't know. Get your grandma to vote, I don't know. Whoever you can guys get the vote, share it, I really appreciate it, and of course I will give them thanks as well if they do want that. And hopefully they can give their demographics too. The more votes, the better. Anyways, if you do want to be thanked in a future video, I do have a section in there. Go ahead and just put in your name, and I will give you thanks. If you want to put comments, I will definitely at least look at it, and I'll probably put in the video. If I somehow, I won't do it if I get like 1 billion comments, but that's not happening because my channel's not big enough for that. But anyways, that's about all I want to say. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to catch you guys in the video soon.